When you have a pandemic, it forces everyone to pivot. And we have a choice. We can positively pivot, or we can talk about how this has negatively affected us. Fortunately for our staff and our school community, it was a positive pivot. We talked about a legacy piece, and Carol, being so smart, she says, hey, let's get the kids involved. Let's get them on the phone. Let's talk to them about what they want their legacy to be.
I mean, the beginning of my senior year, it's a bunch of different classes, new faces, new teachers. Next thing I know, a couple months later, okay, now COVID hits. Now it's like, we have other school districts shutting down. Are we gonna be shut down? Like, I don't wanna be shut down, I'm kinda scared. Next thing we know, all right, now we're shut down. Now we can't go to school. Yeah, COVID, it really did impact my senior year in a lot of different ways.
We wanted to make sure that we captured what was happening at that time. The major things that were happening at that time was COVID and then a social movement. And so we wanted to make sure that in the imagery, in the mural, that we spoke to all of that, whether it was in an overt way or subtle way, but we wanted to make sure that that messaging was captured.
So she reached out to me and let me know that she started a program where they're going into schools and just commemorating the 2020 graduates, and asked if I would be interested in participating in that.
I always feel like art is a bridge. It brings people together, so these collaborative opportunities is the opportunity to just build relationships.
The thought bubbles have words of encouragement moving forward. It is something that I feel that leaves memories. It's an ingrained memory for other students that's following this class.
The first time I saw this mural, I was in awe. I was like, oh wow, like that's me up there, you know? That really defined who I was. I was a fencer, I was a scholar. People looked up to me, I looked up to people too. And I feel like this can really impact other schools too, especially when it comes to younger generations, other people coming through. You know, you could like really see like what it was like for the other senior class, you know? You could see, boom, a student athlete right there on the wall.
I'm hoping that the students will love it. I'm hoping that it will help the students understand that they are a brotherhood. Even though they weren't able to be together their last year fully, that the school wants them to feel acknowledged for their accomplishments.
So Learning in Color, essentially what the vision is to design inspiring learning spaces which would be inclusive of classrooms or the entire educational facility. Ultimately what it's about is lifting up students, one wall, one school, one community at a time.